Welcome back to another episode of Simplicity and Adventure. Today, we're taking a deep dive into my hometown, Compostela, Cebu, a small, simple town known for its growing industries, charming resorts, and a tight-knit community. I'll be showing you some of the must-visit spots, from beaches and churches to food stops and factories. So, join me as we explore the heart of Compostela. Today, we're starting our journey at one of the most well-known spots in Compostela, Estaca Bay, formerly known as Estakili. This resort has been here for decades, and for many of us who grew in Compostela, this place holds a lot of childhood memories. Just stepping inside brings back so many memories. Back in the day, this was one of the few resorts where locals could gather for birthdays, reunions, and weekend getaways. Before fancy hotels and modern resorts, Estakili was the place to be. One thing I love about this place is the space. You don't have to worry about the parking because there's more than enough room. Whether you're coming in the private car or a group van for a family outing. But before it became the Estaca Bay Resort we know today, this place was just a simple beach spot known as Estakili. It wasn't a resort at first. It was just a quiet coastline where fishermen would dock their boats and locals would gather for picnics under coconut trees. If you're planning to stay overnight, Estaca Bay offers simple yet comfortable accommodations. These cabins and rooms are perfect for a weekend escape. Let's check them out. Over here is the reception where you can book your stay. And right next to it is a small souvenir shop. They sell local crafts, shirts, and beach essentials. And if you just want to relax with a drink in hand, this mini lounge and bar area is the perfect spot. For many, this place isn't just a beach. It's a part of Compostela's story. Generations of families have spent their weekends here. Students have celebrated their graduations here, and countless summer memories were made along these shores. And today we get to experience it once again. Let's take a walk inside and see how much has changed and how much has stayed the same. Nothing beats the feeling of just sitting here, watching the waves, and breathing the fresh sea air. Sometimes simplicity is the best form of adventure. This is something new at Estaca Bay. Aqua Venture or Aqua Adventure. A floating slide right in the middle of the water. It's fun addition to this classic beach destination. And of course, we have to try it. But not this time. Now, let's visit one of the oldest structures in town, Compostela Church. While records of its exact construction are scarce, local stories suggest that this church was built in the late 1800s. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe around 2000. Some believe it was originally made of the bamboo and nipa before being reinforced with stone and concrete over time. Right in front of the church, you'll see this grand structure. Columns that add an almost Roman-inspired aesthetic to the area. This was added recently, giving the church surroundings a more defined look. Just beside the church, we found two interesting shops. One of them is an Italian-inspired cafe. It's nice to see small businesses adding a touch of modernity to our town.
Compostela dako na kay improvement. Labi na si Monsignor ang nagda na kay mig
Here at NIMFA Coffee Shop, I had the pleasure of
labi na ang
meeting
kuan nga siya ginaka
elders,
namo sa among
one of the
interior.
Compostela's long-time
Siya
residents.
ginaka-improve.
They've been here for
Yahay
decades
na
and
kay
has
among
been
interior gud ron.
or has seen how the town has changed over the years. Today, we're talking about one of the most significant figures in the community, the church priest, who made a huge impact.
Dahil walay magsapa na kami makural matanom yaning nahimo ang kaning mga archangel lukabok sila nahimo nya
Kani wasa din namo mahimo dinhi kung pa dinhi pa senyor. Dinhi pag dinhi na nyor ni open siya nga among kuan nya muto siya sige tabangan ta mo diha. Muni dinhi mi niya ibutang ang kuan Birhen sa Fatima.
sa Cebu, Filipinas kami lang ang may awang San Remigio lang ug kaning Compostela.
Now let's check out one of the Compostela's well-loved local spots, Estaca. Unlike the Italian-inspired cafe we visited earlier, this place embraces a more traditional, homegrown feel. It's where locals come to start their mornings, share stories, and enjoy a good cup of cafe and wine. Just beside Compostela Church, we found this hidden gem, an Italian-inspired cafe that brings a touch of Europe to our small town. It's a place where you can take a break, enjoy a cup of coffee, and just soak in the peaceful atmosphere. Time for a quick coffee break. NIMFA is one of the well-loved cafes in town, offering a mix of Italian and Filipino flavors. A place like this reminds me that even in the small town, we can experience different cultures. You don't need to travel far to get a taste of something new. You just need to explore. And who knows, you might just find your new favorite spot. You wouldn't expect to find a cafe like this in Compostela, but here it is. It's good. It's got this classy Italian charm, from the warm colors to the smell of fresh baked bread. This is the kind of place where you can sit for hours and just enjoy the moment. A special moment for Compostela, our first Jollibee. This may be a common sight in the big cities, but for us, it's a sign of progress and growth. Here's to good food, good company, and the simple joys of life. Cheers to Jollibee. There's just something special about eating at Jollibee. No matter where you go in the Philippines, Jollibee always feels like home. It's not just fast food, it's a comfort food. Next up, we're here at the Virginia Food Processing Factory, a major part of Compostela's economy. Many locals work here, and their products are known nationwide. Our goal? To buy some frozen goods straight from the factory outlet. Looks like we missed their operating hours, but no worries, we'll check out cafe instead. Since we can't buy frozen goods, let's check out their coffee shop instead. Who knew a food processing factory would have its own cafe? This just shows how diverse Compostela is. We have beaches, historical sites, homegrown businesses, and even industrial hubs like this one. It's a mix of tradition and progress, all coexisting in one small town. Outside, you'll see habal-habal drivers waiting for passengers. Many of them transport factory workers to and from their shifts, keeping our town economy moving. Compostela may be a small town, but it has a big heart. At night, our Compostela Hall glows with vibrant colors, making it a perfect centerpiece of the town. Ending the night with a feast. Compostela's night market has everything: grilled barbecue, tempura, balot, and even local delicacies like puto and bibingka. Compostela may not be the biggest or most famous town in Cebu, but it has its own charm, rich history, warm people, and a mix of an old and new that makes it special. If you enjoyed this vlog, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you're from Compostela, let me know in the comments. What's your favorite place in our town? Thanks for joining me on this adventure. Until the next time, this is